Diabetes. While might all have heard the word before, not all of us know what it means. Type 1 diabetes is where the body doesn't produce insulin. This is also referred to as insulin-dependent and juvenile diabetes, and is affecting more than 150 children and teens in the Washington, D.C. area alone, says the JDRF's Children's Congress. Instead of playing outside and not having a care in the world, children with type 1 diabetes have to manage their body glucose testing, insulin injections, and dietary choices every day. JDRF is an organization that is fighting for a cure to type 1 diabetes. After hearing about JDRF's organization, I decided to look more into it and see just what they're doing to help fight type 1 diabetes. So I went to the website and I saw all the opportunities to help and volunteer. By the age of 18, approximately 1 out of every 300 people in the U.S. develop type 1 diabetes. It can lead to more life-threatening situations, such as a toxic buildup caused by waste left over from the breaking down of fats to obtain energy. Today, I ask that you look at this organization not as a place that is only fighting off diabetes, but as a place where you can volunteer, donate, and help make a difference in a young person's life. Not only am I looking to inform you of what type 1 diabetes is and how it affects the lives of those who have it, but also what you can do to participate and help kids whose only worry should be where to sit in the cafeteria and not what time they need to take their insulin shots. Type 1 diabetes is not just a disorder that affects children and teens. It also affects the elderly. Type 1 diabetes can occur at any age, says a 2013 article from Genetics Home Reference. Type 1 diabetes is a disorder characterized by abnormal high blood sugar levels. In this specific form of diabetes, specialized cells in the pancreas, called beta cells, stop producing insulin. Insulin controls how much glucose, a type of sugar, gets passed from the blood into the cells and then converted into energy. Lack of insulin means that your body has an inability to use glucose for energy or to control the amount of sugar in the blood. Not only can it affect anyone, the inheritance pattern is unknown, meaning that it is unknown what causes type 1 diabetes. To this day, with all the modern medicine we have at hand, there is still no known cure for type 1 diabetes. The difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes is that type 2 diabetes people who have managed to get rid of their symptoms without medicine, says the MNT article. But people with type 1 diabetes have to take insulin shots for the rest of their lives. There are many precautions someone must take when being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. You must watch what you eat so that there are no further complications, and also take your insulin shots at the proper time. Imagine having to worry about balancing your diet constantly. While the American Dietary Association has a simple and easy step-by-step way of managing your food portions, it's not the same as just digging into mom's cooking. If this diet is not followed strictly every day, then further complications can come about, like partial or full blindness. The JDRF Institution Center of Diabetic Complication Research identified a molecular link connecting high blood sugar inside cells to the inhibition of diabetics, which means that it has a central role in the loss of small blood vessels in the retina. If the diet is not followed and insulin shots are not taken, then the risk of slight loss or full eyes lost is raised significantly. It is because of these high risks that many children diagnosed with type 1 diabetes don't have the chance to be kids. With your help and time, you can change the lives of these kids for the better. Participate in JDRF's Walk to Cure Diabetes. Take the steps to raise funds and awareness through more than 200 walks every year. There is also a Ride to Cure Diabetes, which is a cycling event that serves the same purpose. Kids are even helping to raise money from their schools and participating in their schools and raising awareness in their schools to help the JDRF's association get more well known and raise more money to help find a cure for type 1 diabetes. Donate wherever you get a chance. This past July, supporters at Walgreens were able to donate $1, $2, $5, or even $10 to the JDRF Foundation via the pin pad. This was held in more than 8,000 stores across the U.S. They raised a record $4.6 million that went towards funding research. There are several more events scheduled for the time to come. You don't necessarily have to donate. You can just go and show your support and raise awareness. Find out what it is happening around your area and join JDRF to help those in need. Although having type 1 diabetes can significantly change your life, it does not have to be for the worse. Join JDRF. Help those who need it. Help reduce the number of people with type 1 diabetes. Help cure the symptoms. Help people get out of their routine. And help JDRF bring smiles to children. So go out and help those in need. Because no one asked to have diabetes. Why should their lives be any less enjoyable just because of a complication?